Alright guys, in this video I'll be showing you my DJ routine or the kind of creative mixing I do if I get to have 3 decks in the club. If I have 3 decks I can get a lot more creative while I'm mixing and DJing. So I'm going to show you one of the routines which I do. Now it has became quite monotonous for me, so I've gotten bored of it. So I'm just showing you how I do it. Again, for this you need to require 3 decks and a 4-channel mixer, and I will be using sync in this because it's not bad that it's not a thing you should not use sync. The only reason I'm using sync is because I only get the tempo as 126.0. That means the decimal point is only 1 decimal point. But if you are doing it from your laptop, or if you have a used record box, you can see you get 2 decimal points. And when there is only 1 single decimal point given on your console, there is some phenomena when you're beat matching and trying to do a longer mixes like in techno how we do. It's called drifting, as in even though it has beat matched, you have beat matched and left it, because of the 2 decimal point difference, you will not have the same, the beat match keeps getting out, it drifts out of the sync. So for that reason I'm using beat sync, and I'll be maintaining 126 tempo range, and it's going to be quite a long video. I think it will probably take for me to finish around like 15 minutes, the whole workout or the whole routine of what I do. Again, I'm using a lot of loops. I have already pre-saved a lot of hot cues and loops, and the other song also I have already set up loops and I'm ready with it. Alright, so let's get started. And also, if you want to do something like this, you really need to have an understanding of your console and your music, and a little bit of music theory as well. So let's get started. You can do what I'm doing with any other music, but it has to be in the same key. If it is not in the same key, it will not sound good at all. And I have played this routine at least a couple of times in my sets as distorted memories, and people have loved it. It's an amazing. It gives a very different vibe to it. Let's go. I'm using my third deck feature, and I'm loading this third song over here, and I'm being ready with where I want. I'm pressing in the sync button. Alright. Also, I've set up hot cues over here in this deck. As you can see, I have like a B, and there are a couple of points which I said that is like indication for me where I can start my other routines, or this points where I have to start with. So usually I start from like this B point which just went on top. So usually start from there, but I have observed it's getting quite long. So I'm just going to start from my E marker. Alright, so for this, again what I'm going to do is make sure the volume is little bit up, not completely, like around 8 points, and around 8.5 to 9 in between. And when the right point comes, I'm just going to press start playing this. Alright. And I'm slowly going to increase the volume to complete 10. So I'm just going to exit this loop, and I'm going to set another loop point which I'm already set over here as a hot cue. Now this will be repeating this whole thing. Yeah. And I'm going to my third deck and being ready. Checking with the cues and everything. As you can see, these two are playing together, and I'm ready with the third track. I just have to set the trim. started another track. Slowly getting it up. See, as you can see, 3 decks are playing in. Now the vocal, there's a vocal in this track which is going to come in. And also very important, observe how I'm maintaining the overall master volume. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using the bass line of this song, using the piano and some drums, and this is going on. So the whole thing is still playing, so I'm just going to go back, set a loop again. And pull it down. And at the right point again, oh my god, the flies. Alright, so at the right point, I'm just gonna start this. Don't need to back it up, cause I won't be leaving you. Alright, so this was not the right point. I see you are teasing, want me to sing a song. Come on, give me a reason. Okay, I forgot. I should be pushing this in. Alright. So we'll do this. Hold on. Now in the next phase, we are going to start this. Now very important, now I have to put a loop here, and okay, I have to exit this. So I exited the loop which was playing in the deck 1. And I've cut the third song. Now again, this is going to take over. And echo. So you saw that, right? Like there's an echo, soma. This is a nice flow to it. So I mean, my beat effects is a little fucked, so I'm not able to use this option over here. I'm depending on pad effects, but yeah. And then that's the transition, and then again I load another song, and it goes on from there, like this song, maybe, probably, depending on the. Oh, it's only been 9 minutes. Surprise. We can stop the third deck, which is already playing on. Alright, so that is pretty much it. So I mean, then I go into the next song and then I keep mixing in and out of the song. So this was my basic routine of how if I'm playing techno, like this is the kind of music which I play, and this is the kind of flow which I make sure I goes in. There was a lot of callbacks here and there, and this has been very long time I did this routine, but yes, again, it's all about putting the loops and saving it at the right point, right places, and also being in the same key. And also the idea of it, at first time I got the idea of this when I was playing it live with 2 decks, and surprisingly then I got it when I came back home and I have this console, right? So I get to practice it on 3 decks. 3 decks, I have tried playing it on 3 decks. I have played the same thing on 3 decks. It is a lot more fun, trust me. Instead of pressing this deck 1, deck 2, it gets a little confusing, to be honest with you. So playing on 3 decks is amazing fun for me, because I know a lot about console and all of this. I'm not trying to brag, but it's so much easier for me to do it on 3 decks. And if any club has 3 decks when I'm playing, I'm like, it's another kind of a set which I can give them. Alright, that is because I have an understanding of all the other jazz and all those things which goes on. Again, if you want to learn DJing and if you want to do something what I'm doing, it's not that hard. You can also learn and you can also be a pro DJ. Again, it's not that hard. You can join our online classes. We do have offline classes in Hyderabad. Alright, so yeah, or if you can just keep watching our tutorial videos or mix series of mini mix series, how we DJ in clubs, and we do a couple of other different genres like Bollywood, English commercials, techno, and house music and Afro house and all the other jazz which goes in the club. So you can learn just by looking at how we are doing. This is the kind of way I usually DJ in the club. So I hope all of this made a lot of sense. And if you didn't, you have to go back to and learn the basics, as in what are the beats, what are bars, what are phrases, what are the different sections in the songs. So if you don't know all of those jazz, you can learn from us. You can take up our 13 days crash course and we'll give you all that information, or you can just join our hobby course or a pro DJ course as well. Hope to see you guys soon. And if you like this whole workout, not workout, why am I saying workout? This is a whole DJ routine, then you can just comment down below, and hope to see you in the next video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, that went a little too well. Should I continue playing this? Okay, let me just see. Oh, it's been already 12 minutes, so I'm just gonna finish it off. Alright, just gonna cut it off. Alright, see you in the next class. See you in the next video. Alright, take care, tada, bye bye. And keep practicing, and practicing.